in the opposite direction so that you guys could just pick up your skirts and book it.
Yeah,
we need to get out of there.
do we want to do a regrouping discussion, or we just... Actually, I'm going to make that decision. I think we should talk about this real quick. Desi, you ready to go? You all good?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Alright, so I recall, I think the plan we decided on was mage handing off to that corridor to the right, and sending the 2 or 3 other cats that way to cause a ruckus. Right? Oh my god, I just had an idea. What if the mage hand was holding a torch, went into that room and dropped it on that explosive or that flammable shit?
Okay.
What do y'all think about that?
I can about it.
I mean, what do we gotta lose?
That's true. We're level
Good
1,
stuff.
3 sessions in. We can just start a new campaign, right? No, we're making it out of
One
this.
hope?
Yeah, hey, listen here. Listen here. Don't knock it. Don't knock it. All right. Also, oh my god, I'm actually playing D&D right now, and I've got an idea. I've also got 1 spell slot left, and I've got a spell called Fog Cloud. What if I cast that in kind of the area we're trying to go to down here as soon as we open the door? Wait, is that...
What's the radius on Fog Cloud?
It is 20 feet, so 4 squares.
If I have Mask of the Wild, would that be the same amount?
What does that do?
Conceals me even when, like, there's only, like, a little bit to conceal.
What are,
Or can attempt.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Mask of the Wild is just a passive trait.
Oh, so you get that no
Unless it's
matter
an
what.
active one.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering.
think
is
so.
If it changes anything.
Word. Okay.
That's
Okay, so-
partial cover. That masks you.
So, Fog Cloud is concentration, but Mage Hand's not. I can have those both going simultaneously, right? It's just 2 concentration spells I can't do at the same time.
That's
Is that how
correct.
that works? Okay, cool.
Yes.
I think we've got a game plan, gang.
What we do?
Alright, you got anything that you can do, Brody? Aegon?
I don't really think so.
Okay. Just a heads up for everybody listening, watching, whatever. Dr. Fuddle, he's just so distressed by all of this going on that he's gonna sound a little funny, and it's not because Eggroll has a head cold. Oh man. Alright, so Dr. Fuddle's gonna go ahead and cast that mage hand and have it wait over here by this door. If that's alright. I don't know if I need to do anything for that, Nico. I assume he's just
totally
gonna choke it
fine.
down. Okay, cool.
Mhm.
And also, after it's cast, can we just say it went and grabbed a torch over on this wall?
Sorry, one more time.
I was just gonna say after it's casted, I want it to go over here and grab this torch off the wall, next to Willow, and kind of stand ready at the door after.
Real quick, I'm gonna handle something right here super quick. You guys can keep formulating, and then I'll throw the
Yep.
tokens down.
Cool, no problem. All right.
Okay, so what am I doing?
Yeah. I think that us 3 we're gonna be down here with Orange Cat.
Sheldon?
Down. I thought his name. Oh, Sheldon. Okay. Yeah. I thought you said like Eldon. I was like, what the hell? Okay. I'm really glad we thought about this before we just tried it. Okay, so Mage Hand's going to initiate the chaos, and as soon as we hear the boom, I think we open this door and fog cloud it up. So that way, if Homeboy down here is still being an ass by standing there, we can just
Listen, if
slip
I
out, huh?
do anything, I'm more concealed than you guys would be.
We, because I think, can you read that passive trait that you have, the nature concealment?
The Mask of the Wild, you can attempt to hide even when you're only lightly obscured.
You can attempt to hide when you're highly obscured.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I think that'll help. That'll get you out a lot easier for sure. Aegon, you're a big son of a bitch. What are you doing?
What you mean?
How are you? Or are we just using the fog cloud to get out? Holy shit! That's a big
Wow.
mage hand.
That is a big mage hand.
Trying to hope for a distraction and run. Hope they fall for it.
Hell yeah. Yeah, because like I said, I think our signal is when we hear that barrel explode.
Yeah.
Because I don't know the blast radius on it, so we might lose a couple cats and a hand in the process. But I feel like that'll be enough to help us out.
Beautiful.
Not Sheldon.
Beautiful mage hand.
Yes, and Sheldon. I gotta look at that. Damn, I like that. Did you draw that?
No, I just grabbed that off Google Images.
Oh, fair enough.
I went ahead and it's now a token that you can control.
Sweet. I can't control it.
Give me a second.
Yep.
Okay, how about now?
Negative, Ghost Rider.
Goodness, one more time. Okay. How about that one?
Yes, sir.
All right.
Working pretty. All right. So he's gonna, the hand is gonna come down and snag this little torch after giving Sheldon a quick pat on the head, of course.
There's
and get
another.
here.
There's another corridor for the cats to run through. Whoever's hurting the cats, I'd like to roll an animal handling check.
Hurting them out towards the way that we're trying to get them to.
I can do that.
Actually, remember that cat that was kind of my buddy up on my shoulder? I think I've had a change of heart. I want him to stick with me now that we've kind of got a little more of a safety net. So that'll make the check easier. But Willow, I think you're the animal handler here. So
Yeah, I was gonna say.
So I think we send them down that corridor and then... Oh, no.
Oh no.
That's fine. That's fine. Well, we'll see. Nico's determines if it's fine or not.
Checking up the chat. Oh, good. 7.
7's really
Okay.
good. Trust me, Nico. I do math for a living. Okay, numbers are my thing.
Seven's actually
The
my
cat
favorite
that the cat that you had on your shoulder, Foofy, he stalls in the corridor and doesn't move. The other cat books it up into the bedrooms.
I'm taking him with me. I don't know if you heard that.
Okay, you can do that.
Yeah,
Never mind.
like I said, I had a change of heart with the fog cloud plan.
Understood. Foofy runs down the other corridor. You've successfully chased her away from where you are, but she's not doing anything useful.
Can I, is it a he or she?
The grayish one is a she.
Okay, I want to do my own check to kind of, since she's a little more trusting of me with our little connection we made earlier, can I roll with advantage maybe to try and pick her up and have her roll with me?
Go ahead with advantage.
Okay. Advantage. Where's my second roll?
Oh.
No, it didn't give me my second roll. I don't know why it didn't do it.
I fixed it. You have to toggle it now.
Well, I was doing it from my side of the street. But I got a 13 for my second roll.
It's gonna stay put on your shoulder. It gives you a little nod, little cat nod.
Sweet. Fucking with Poofy. Alright. Does anybody have anything else they want to do before we try this shit?
No, I'm ready to skirt out of here.
Alright. Get on down here, my boy. Alright. We ready?
I think so.
Alright. The mage hand. Fuddle's gonna close his eyes and kind of start moving his hands around like he's a Jedi using the Force, and that mage hand, I can't see with the mage hand, like I can't see the room, but that's fine, I can see the outline of it. So it's gonna come down here, and then it's gonna step quickly into the room.
Real quick, Mage Hand has a maximum distance. Could you double check for me what that is?
Wait, maximum distance as in movement?
Yes,
Oh, I see what you mean. I see what
both
you
as
mean.
in movement and as in tether.
Gotcha. Good call. You bastard, you smart son of a bitch. 30 feet. Is that as the crow flies, or like within a directional path?
Let's call that 30 feet of crow flies radius. So as long as
Okay,
it's within 6
Why-
squares of you.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
As it is currently, it's already too far.
Okay, so I'm gonna. Sorry, Sheldon. I'm gonna step right here. All right, I can get him down to here from here, right? Or the hand?
You can.
Yeah. Okay. So it's going to quickly, kind of ethereally float down here, take a step
While
back.
holding the torch.
Yes, while holding the torch, and it's gonna kind of do a little lasso movement and then toss it down on the ground where Aegon stabbed the barrel to leak out onto the floor, into the pool of the gooey, viscous material.
Okay.
Big boom, baby. Big booms.
Sorry.
No worries.
Ah man. R/1D100. Okay, there we go. Is it /R? I thought it.
Yeah,
I thought it
it's
was
/R.
100.
It's /R space.
I think I just needed. I needed a space. That's all. Who would even does the 2d10s? Okay. So what's gonna happen as you wait for a signal? We're gonna get. There we go. You see the roaring light flicker from down, not just the hallway that you were near, but literally both hallways. Like there's a line under the door of the big glyph door.
Mm-hmm.
You hear rumbling. You see the lighting up, and you can even smell whatever smelled kind of bad in the barrel. It smells really bad now.
Nice.
You hear scraping and shuffling as the cat is now booking it into the opposite direction into the bedrooms. It barely avoided the explosions. You're not sure what's going on in the other room, but there's something up.
Oof. Okay.
Ready to make the escape?
Okay, so that's our sign. Do we want to open this door? Willow, I think you would be the one to make that split-second decision. Also, my cat canonically is on my shoulder, so I don't want him to get blasted if there's a consequence to this.
I don't know, because if the cats are running the opposite way from it, what other way do we have to go?
It's either... Yeah, but that might be a dead end. We don't know where that leads. Did Aegon, Brody, did you see any other way out when you were snooping around in there?
It's not a way out. It's just a little bit deeper.
Okay. Yeah, I think we just kind of gotta...
We gotta get out of here.
Let's go
We gotta
for it.
grow a massive pair.
Okay. I'm gonna go to this side.
And Fuddle's gonna shuffle down.
I can get in front of you. I can get in front of Fuddle.
Yeah, can we control
The
our
door
cat?
is still closed. Here, I'll make it so that you can.
Sweet.
Alright, Willow, you've got control of Sheldon, and Fuddle, you've got control of Foodle. Or,
Goofy?
you know another one.
Yeah,
Goofy.
the other one. I'm gonna name her the other guy.
Cat 2.
That other one. Alright, what's the mechanism for opening this door from the inside?
From the inside, it's just a quick button knob. You're set. From the outside, it's a code.
No, I got you. Is it on my side or Willow's side?
It's in the center.
Oh, okay.
So
How tall is Willow, by chance?
Not very tall. 4'7", I believe.
Okay, never mind. Hey, Aegon, my boy. Oh, that was awful.
Yes, sir.
Would you mind shuffling past me and maybe reaching over with your long arms, your long, strong arms, and hitting that little button for me?
We'll see what I can do. Because anyway, do I just click the door button?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I made that one controllable by you.
Oh, nice.
Certainly.
Okay, and
you can real quick. The first thing you see is Tony and Tony and Jimmy, the guys that you had convinced that you were auditors. They're like you can see that parts of their eyebrows have been blown off. They're looking in shock. They're trying to like figure out how much stuff they should shove in their pockets before they book it. They're just currently in shock and awe.
all right, that's a good sign, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, I'm
That's
thinking,
a great sign.
can we just like play this? Because I'm assuming they're like super concussed as well. We could
I think we'd have to perceive something like that before assuming it.
theory is just run out screaming, "Oh my god!"
Exactly.
and be like, "Oh my god, what is going on?" and just run for our lives screaming.
Yeah, we play along with
and,
it.
Yeah.
Good point. Okay, I like that. That's not bad.
Like I'm just gonna run out here and just just
Ooh,
scream
yes,
running.
and if they don't buy it, I can just throw down that fog cloud and we can get the hell out of Dodge.
Alright,
So who's
All
going
right.
first?
Who wants to scream first in
no,
RP?
I'm just gonna be like,
Oh heavens!
and
Hang
then
on, oh my lord!
I'm gonna run this way.
Okay, Willow, roll me a performance check or deception or however you want to best pull this off.
Ready to roll a performance
I'm
check.
gonna run a performance check.
All eyes are on you as the person emerging from the audit. That's perception.
Ooh, damn.
Hey.
Damn it!
We perceive that they're really scared.
Can we
Like-
perceive if they're concussed?
Is it proficient? Wait.
I'll tell you that this guy is concussed over here, and that this
Word.
guy is looking around for a threat.
Okay, gotcha. All right,
These guys
perform it
are
up.
really. These guys are two stooging it, trying to figure out like what to pocket.
Wait, which ones can I roll again?
I think he said performance, or what was the other one?
Perception.
Persuasion, performance. Just how are you conveying that you're booking it in a surprised way instead of an orchestrated way.
Or if your deception's higher, can we argue deception?
I was gonna go for
You
the
could.
perception.
No perception.
Perception's the one you just rolled.
Oh, sorry.
Perception for perceiving. Yeah.
Yeah, deception. Sorry, deception. And see if it just tricks them.
Give that a go.
Ooh,
14.
14. That's a flat 14. That's not bad.
I'm gonna roll for them and see how much that honestly you're a priority at this point.
Oh shit.
So when the plane hits the other tower, you're not looking for the shoplifter.
Oh no. Oh,
Okay,
Hmm.
so I'm gonna say that Tony in the teal, the one who's closer, he looks around and he notices that you're leaving, but also he is a little more suspicious and he's starting to connect the dots that maybe, just maybe, you're carrying a cat in your arms.
Can I perceive his reaction?
I'm gonna say that you do because he trusted you to, throw those cats into the rat pit. He's shocked. Shocked that you're
Okay.
just baby carrying a cat.
In reaction to his reaction, I'm fog clouding it up, straight up. I just want to drop it right in this corridor.
Okay. Oh, I should
And then
have.
let me know when I can hightail it. Pun intended.
I'm just gonna find a fog cloud and we're just gonna roll with it.
Sweet.
There we go. Google Images do not faint. Oh, gross! It's a WEPV file.
I want a stock image with a watermark on it, Nico, please.
Okay, fine. Stock
That
image
is-
watermark.
That is Dr. Fuddle's satirical, anti-capitalistic fog cloud.
You said 20 feet?
Yeah, 20 feet.
Right, there you go. Fog cloud. Where you placing it?
Kind of right on top of these guys to block the corridor, and yeah, and then over. Can we go from where you're at down right one? I want to see what that looks like. Okay, maybe up one from there, and then that's where I want it. Perfect.
All right.
Are is our movement restricted at all by like combat or?
No one has rolled initiative yet. No one is attacking.
Sweet. So I'm just gonna start. Oh my god, that's a hurricane! Holy shit!
Yeah.
Get down here, Aegon. Take a look at this, my boy.
So what you infer, Fuddle,
Holy
is that they keep braziers lit as like a dramatic thing.
Mm-hmm.
That's like the gas tank that they use to refill the braziers. So the floor is just a circle of like Bic lighter right now.
Nice. Since I'm not. Also. Oh no, I can't see. I'm not gonna risk it. All right, I'm just gonna. Don't mind me. I'm just gonna. Go, young lady.
Okay. Aegon, you have some pretty big clunky armor. And you're walking within a stone's throw of them. And by stone's throw I mean like a face slap.
Yeah.
I'd like you to roll stealth if you can.
Nice. Is that no? I don't think I can.
It'd be a disadvantage, right?
Hey,
no.
I think my armor has disadvantage.
Just never ask if you roll with disadvantage ever.
Well, you would have disadvantage, but the fog cloud offers advantage, so they cancel out to a normal roll. You run into the two men out the door.
Oh, nice.
You better fucking act your way out of that, man. I'm out. Fuddle is.
Excuse me, gentlemen.
There's no way they use
You're gonna help with the fire, right?
I'm just trying to get out of here.
But you said that you were sent by a boss. We're clearly in trouble.
What am I supposed to do about the giant fire?
Help us put it out.
I'm sorry, I cannot. I must get out of here.
Oh my god. The pause before that was great. You said.
Well, it was. I think I had like everything cut out for a second, so I thought, wait.
No, it was just funny the pause we got. Oh.
The teal one looks you over, sees that you do not have a cat. He's gonna run to put out the fire. The orange one looks around, and honestly, the fog, he can tell that you're leaving, which sets him off. He's gonna go report the fact that you are leaving.
Did Fuddle... Let me check something. 20 feet. Could Fuddle hear that from where he's at in the commotion?
Sure, they're about 15 feet away. Basically, they're just like, "Hey guys, they're leaving!" Like they're announcing to everyone that you're dipping.
Has he already done that?
He's already said it, but he's running into a room with an active fire, so you don't know if he's actually being listened to just yet.
Before, is he already over there tattling on us, or is there any way that I could like?
Let's say that he's in the threshold. He's getting there. You're not sure if his message has been received yet.
I'm
I'm wondering, what?
I was gonna see about stepping in and taking this line. Come on, I got the fucking. I'm stuck on the door. I was gonna see about casting fireball onto this other barrel. It'd probably be this one would definitely be a disadvantage to the fog, if I had to guess.
Well, it's through the fog, and there's a bunch of pillars here, here, and here.
I
can't find out how to. Oh, here we go. I'm trying to get it not to snap. No snapping. Here we go. Could I could make it through here, huh?
Well, there's a pillar right there.
Oh, I can't see that. My bad. What about right through here?
That'll work.
Okay.
But then you'd be in the fog.
Yeah, but I'm already at disadvantage from it, huh?
That's true. You can't have double disadvantage.
I think
Ah. Alright, Fuddle's gonna kind of jump in, and what we've seen before, a ball of fire kind of forms in his hair, and he's gonna attempt to shoot a fireball out of this fog cloud into that barrel that's sitting there.
Roll me a basic attack check.
Yes,
Your
sir.
attack roll.
That's what I'm talking about.
Boom.
The boss has been completely cut off from anything that isn't just this wall of inferno. The flames aren't very high, but it's a complete Olympic-sized pool of fire in front of him.
Nice. Alright, now Fuddle's gonna start hightailing it out.
The massive bodyguard guy is like taking these like picnic table looking things, and he's literally just like cracking it apart into like sled-sized chunks of wood and just trying to like throw it onto the fire to act as a bridge. The wood unsurprisingly catches fire. They're having a really hard time with this.
A really low intelligence on that guy, I'm guessing.
Quick!
Alright.
Put out the flames.
Guys, if we just hit it with shit, it'll die. Okay, sweet. Yeah, Daddy Fuddle's gonna start really hauling ass out
I was
now.
about to say, are they all distracted enough for us to just...
The second fireball kind of overrode any concern they had about you guys.
For the sake of right now, I'm just gonna put my cat here and say he's on my shoulder.
Sure. Willow, you and the lead noticed the clerk, the kind of dim-witted clerk that was just like doodling rats in the corner. He is now standing in the hallway, just looking left to right like caveman SpongeBob, trying to figure out what's happening here.
My cat's stuck in the wall.
Okay.
Thank you. I'm gonna do that.
Is
I
there
found out how
a
to move
way
the
that I can try to conceal Sheldon like under like the green part of the cloak? And
I'd make that a sleight of hand check.
Yeah, go for it.
And just kind of run by him, just yelling about a fire, just doing the same thing basically.
If you're gonna run by him doing that.
Fuddle is waving his arms while this cat's kind of on. How do I get? What would I have to do to try to get the cat to like kind of hold on, like sink its claws into my shoulders and hang off my back or into the back of my animal handler? Okay, I'm gonna do that to try to kind of reposition it. Does it roll? I can't see it. Oh, damn!
You're a pretty small woman. You're able to dip completely past him. He is just looking around, and he actually steps out of the way a little bit. It's like, oh, sorry, excuse me. What is happening?
Oh, let's go.
The cat like takes one of your many aesthetic like buckles and straps that you have around your person, and just like seatbelts itself to your person.
Okay. In that case, I'm gonna go ahead and start running past him. And as I shuffle past him, I want to keep my face to him, as I, say like, "Oh, run! It's chaos! It's chaos!" And like I said, I want to kind of face him as I'm running off to warn him, so the cat's on my back. And,
he's gonna shuffle past you. He gets more or less in your way and more in Aegon's way as he tries to go down into the hubbub just to make sense of the whole mess. Aegon, what do you do?
I just turn to him and say, better turn around if you want to keep your face.
You laugh like that?
Yeah.
Nice.
If you want to keep your
Intimidation
face.
check on that one?
For sure.
Wait, was that meant to be intimidating?
You gotta be a smartass, yes.
No,
Yeah.
fair enough. Gaming dog shit.
Let's see what Tomas does. That would be wisdom.
Yes!
Let's go!
Macaulay Culkin slaps his face and looks it in the opposite direction.
That's great. I love that.
It's just pandemonium. You've got dead rats everywhere. You've got like flames and like a black smoke that's like clinging to the ceiling, just like pouring out of every corner. You three manage to dip from the Topi Warren and you kind of kick open the trapdoor overhead, or I guess shove the trapdoor overhead, and you're back on the city streets. What's your plan?
Holy shit.
Yeah, we fucking made it.
Dr. Fuddle, as soon as he's back on the surface, he's kind of just like, got his hands down on his knees, just pantsing, like, shit! Ooh.
Aegon takes the biggest exhale of his life.
Mm-hmm.
Of his life. You lived a pretty
Just gonna
tame
look
life.
around and just, you know, like stretch my arms out real big, just do a little yawn.
A yawn?
I'm
Hell
ready
yeah.
to sleep.
I know, I get it. I'm just saying, damn. Hell yeah.
So, a couple things to note. One, I did put, like, just so we wouldn't forget, I put some of the money in your character sheets, or had you do it, but you still narratively haven't been paid for the goblin. And there's also, as you might be able to tell from the little kerfuffle you just had, you guys don't have very much of any adventuring gear. So,
Fair.
as you guys are on the streets, what's your first move?
I have a quick question. You said that these guys ride the line between legal and illegal. Could we use like Aegon's knowledge to maybe see where they stand, like in regards to the legality of what they're doing down there?
Aegon, would you like to roll a history check?
A history check.
Yeah, I feel like you're our best resource right now,
That is no bueno, my friend.
dude.
I am a bump on a log, my friend.
Aegon is not you, buddy.
Fuddle looks to you for guidance about the finer points of the penal system here. And you mishear him when he says penal system, and you get really embarrassed.
Fuddle just looks confused to his reaction and shakes his head. Alright, so here, should we... Okay, let's get to RP roll. Well, that was something, yes.
Oh, quite yes. Yes, it was.
Quite yes, indeed. Willow, are you alright, my dear?
I'm good. I'm glad we got Sheldon out of there.
Oh, fair enough. And we made another friend. I don't know this cat's name canonically, right?
The cat that you just picked up?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it has no tags. It's just kind of doing its own thing.
Okay. Oh, well, I think I'm gonna name this cat Girl Sheldon.
Go, Sheldon.
Girl Sheldon, yes! Because it's a girl and it's a cat. Aren't all cats named Sheldon? I kid.
We
Girl
gotta
Sheldon
get
is
Sheldon
still
back to
buckled
his
into
owner.
your shoulder.
Yes, indeed. I have an idea that may let you bond with this Sheldon for a little extra time. What say we go to the nearest guard post or the bounty station and turn in our bounty and receive our pay for our the bounty that we claimed earlier, and then we can also maybe, I don't know, if you guys are down, snitch about what we just came from.
Yeah, sure.
It's like quite a plan to me.
Willow?
Ready to go.
Sounds good. Alright, I don't know where I'm going. Maybe there's a local that worked for the military or whatever Aegon was in.
Delightful. Aegon, you know where a few different guard stations are. Would you like to go to the nearest one? Because you have no idea if you guys are being chased. Would you like to go to the nearest one, or the one where you'll probably be able to get some other wanted posters? Like ones that are more official with guards and less about like the riffraff bounty hunting that happens in town.
Dr. Fuddle, are you still on HP? The 1 HP?
Oh yes, I'm quite kerfluffled, as the kids would say these days. I could use a nice long rest to rest my weary old head, but it's up to you whether we want to find a safe haven or just risk it sleeping. I don't care, my boy.
Well, what I was thinking, we could either long rest and then go to the guard station where we could get more official wanted posters. Or we could just make the quick trip, get our quick buck, and then take the long rest.
So my only concern is whether or not they're going to be pissed at us. Because I was obscured by that fog. I don't know if they knew that that was us that caused that second or even the initial explosion. Nico, is there anything heavy around us in the immediate vicinity?
There's a rain barrel full of water.
If we cover that hatch with that, it might buy us time, but also that big bitch might just move it with his brute strength, and then they'll really know that we were sabotaging. I'm down to just get a leg on. I think we should talk to a guard first, personally. But if you guys think otherwise, please by all means let me know.
I mean, yeah, I'm down to go to the nearest guard.
I mean, right after we can sleep.
Yeah.
The very nearest guard. Okay.
Or the guard station.
Yeah, the
the more
nearest guard
official
station.
one. More official one where we could.
Oh, that's one that's farther away.
It's a little further.
Well, that's fine.
You still know all the shortcuts. You're a local. Okay.
Alright, I just say no bullshit here. We gotta get this done and then sleep.
You, Aegon, you know these streets pretty well. You're able to double back. You even take a quick little loop just to lose them, because you know that these are people who know how to track a good person down. You find a very, very, very solidly built, almost like a fortress amidst other more humble commerce buildings. You give a slightly encoded knock, where it's just a 1, a 2, 3. And a guy opens like a little slat, and he's like, Your shift doesn't start for 45 minutes, man. What were you here for?"
I have a bounty I would like to collect, please.
Oh, make it a little on the side. I see it. He unlatches the 4 or 5 latches on the inside of the door and opens it wide. He kind of just, "Come on in. These your friends?"
I slowly walk in the door, and I quickly go to the wherever I can cash my bounty into. That's the first place I go.
Sure
You
thing.
can skip some dialogue there, homie.
Well, I wanted to get to that person first. Before
Fuck
I do.
you. Where's my money?
So, you've seen enough others cash in bounties. Cashing in bounties isn't really your flavor, but you've obviously seen a good deal of others do it. You kind of, beeline 2 lefts and a right until you get to the desk of one of this block's kind of captain of the guard. He's not ridiculously high ranked, but he's respected. He just kind of looks up from his papers and his quill, and he's just like, "Can I help you?"
Is he actually a captain? Is that like in his title?
He is a captain of the guard, but in the sense that, like, if he was a ranked policeman, he'd be like the one who gets to ride a horse. He's not ridiculously high up there.
Gotcha. Oi, Captain.
Can I kind of help you?
Yes, I would like to reap my reward of this bounty, please.
He looks at your paper, looks at the seal. I'm gonna hold on to. Let's see, Screech. He reads over the thing. This says Goblin Alchemist, wanted for counts of larceny and endangerment. It says wanted alive. Do you have the convict in custody?
I can't say that he made it to custody.
Oh. I'm a little confused then. Why are you here?
Who has the head? I can't remember.
Yeah, who does have the head?
Is that Willow?
No.
Holy
remember,
fucking shit,
It's
we
me.
kicked it!
It's me.
No, I'm gonna be
No.
We kicked it.
integrist.
No,
we
kicked
kicked it off
kicked.
to the side.
Nobody has the head at all.
Bottle just starts patting his non-existent pockets looking for it.
You end up patting the cat.
Yeah, there we go.
So-
kind of holding on to Sheldon, just kind of looking side to side at everybody.
Is there anything else I can help you with? Because, frankly, I'm pretty sure you know how this works.
Excuse me, I don't mean to interrupt. There may have been a slight miscommunication and lapse in memory from myself and my comrades, but, where's the nearest tavern?
The nearest tavern is going to be the Dancing Light. It's about 3 blocks. Well, I say blocks, more 3 doors down, about that way. He just kind of gestures over his shoulder.
Do you know if there's any available rooms for the night?
You're going to have to check. I've been very busy here all morning.
Oh, of course. I apologize. You are a busy man. I should have known. Well, I don't know about my friends here, but I do apologize for the waste of your time, and, we will be on our way.
He looks up at Aegon and he says, oh, look, I've got some more papers here if you want to give some other bounties a shot, but little tip. If it says they're wanted alive, they're wanted alive. No missing persons are going to get you any pay.
Aye, I hear you. Yes, I'll take a look at the bounties, please.
Okay. And Aegon, you've seen people turn in any evidence whatsoever of a dead criminal for half pay. If you guys can produce anything at all, not even a body part, just like a possession.
Do we
About
still have
the
that vial?
potion? Yeah, the vial.
Do we still have
thing.
that vial?
Yeah.
Des, was that on you? Was that on you, Des?
Yeah.
Which
It was
vial?
one of the vials. I think it was like a broken vial that we picked up with that weird shit that he was throwing.
Sick. Okay. Whoever can produce
I'm just
that.
gonna kind of look around and then just, oh wait, and I'm gonna grab at my bag and pull that off. And would this work? And show him the vial, and again, just side eye looking around at everyone.
Let me see. And he picks up the vial.
Clever.
He picks up the poster. He like pulls out this drawer and has like this completely detached chicken foot like sequins embedded into it. He like waves it over the thing and like it dings and turns green. Okay. Okay. I suppose this is in order. And he hands you 100 gold pieces. Whoever was able to produce that can keep their 100, but other than that, the other person doesn't get to keep their 100.
Fair enough.
Because I forgot to read that little addendum that I put at the bottom of the poster. Would you like? I've got some papers in here if you're interested.
Yes, I think we'd like to take a look.
I'm gonna roll quick. DMD4. DM. Fun. Okay. He kind of shuffles some papers and he's like, well, I've got one here in the farm. They said that there's something going after the livestock. That sounds pretty straightforward. It could be anything, but it's probably nothing too dangerous. This is a real piece of work. And he slaps down what looks like a musician in a low-brimmed hat. Pretends to be a busker, plays on the street corners for money, and when he sees a rich person walking through, some kind of sorcery or something, he just gets the whole town block dancing non-stop and makes his escape. We haven't been able to nab him. He's been hiding out in the woods ever since.
It's Harry Connick Jr.
He squints. Do you know this man?
No, that was table talk. I just want to preface that. That was a jokey joke. I apologize.
That's okay. But
Fuddle does look interested though. Raised eyebrow, and even the cat flicks its tail.
delightful.
Yeah.
Real quick, before you guys leave, another adventuring party comes in. You can see kind of like a little pot-bellied goblin. You can see a kind of professorial-looking mage and a girl bard who looks like she didn't get enough attention as a child. They come in, they flash a sheet of paper about a local gruff who's been causing some problems, and the guy waves a little chicken wand. He says, okay, you said you killed him? That's fine, half bet. And he just kind of shuffles it. Fuddle, the mage looks over at you, and you can just see noticeable disgust. I'd like you to roll insight to see if you even know this person.
Holy shit, he looks cool. Alright. Yeah, I'll take it.
You've met him before, but it could have been like a pancake dinner or something. You're not actually sure. He gives you a very mocking bow. Doctor, it's been a long time. They said I'd probably bump into you on the streets or gutters somewhere around here.
Oh, hello. Have we met?
You're serious?
Forgive me,
Yes.
with age and my, my current mental state, things escape my mind sometimes. I apologize.
I'm your partner. We've worked together for about 30 years now. They gave me your office.
Does that bring back anything for Fuddle?
You remember you had an office at one point?
Oh, an office,
is-
yes. Go ahead.
This is Siegfried Chick-fil-A. He really looked up to you for many, many years. He thought that you were just a brilliant genius on the verge of just some truly ground-shaking stuff. He feels personal shame for just how far you've fallen. And he actually he reaches. He has this little tiny grandma purse, and he kind of reaches in. He pulls out this board game looking wooden box. I've been cleaning out my office, the office, and I keep finding your crap, and I can't. Here, and he kind of hands you just this board game looking purple box, and if you shake it, just a bunch of little pieces rattle inside.
Do I know what it is, or can I just go ahead and open it?
Roll me an
Actually-
Arcana check.
First of all, I want to say, oh, Siegfried, my boy. I'm sorry I didn't recognize you. You understand. It's been a long few years since everything went down, and it's all been, I don't know, all such a blur to me. And I do apologize for, I don't know how to explain it. I guess everything that happened, but I do reminisce on our time together, and I do miss it. But I do appreciate you.
They still think I did it. Whatever happened.
Forgive me again. And
I had tenure. I lost tenure. Do you have any idea how difficult it is to lose tenure?
Quite literally, I don't. I've forgotten. Please, I do apologize for any
Of course you did.
negative feelings this causes, but can you maybe spell it out for me? What happened?
He just kind of shakes his hands a little non-committally, and he just sighs. He kind of dismisses his party to go offer drinks without him, and he asks a guard if he can pull up a chair. The guard's like, dude, my shift's over, do what you want. He sits down and he says, look, it wasn't even that long ago. He kind of starts counting on his fingers. We were out looking for artifacts, as we do often, just so we can history, arcana, that kind of thing, and we came across these remnants, these pieces, and you were just working yourself silly trying to piece them together. It's all you talked about. It was a little endearing at first, but you just wouldn't stop focusing on them. And then one day you were just sitting in the corner of your room, just drooling, eyes unfocused. We weren't sure what to make of it. We thought you tried drugs again.
Oh,
But you just kind of never came back. Just you came back, clearly, but you never came back. They assumed that I had done something. They assumed that I had done something. I had no way to disprove it, so I'm fulfilling wanted posters. There's no better way to put it. I'm hanging out with Humphrey and Gina, and that's... You ruined my life, is basically what happened.
Well, I do apologize. I never meant any harm regarding any of that. I don't know. It obviously wasn't directly done or malicious, and I do apologize, but I do feel that you may be going a little hard on me. If you think you've had a hard time, think about me. I've never been the same. I know that. There's things I don't remember, things I don't even know, period, but I do struggle the same as you, just in a much different way. So, A, I apologize for any troubles I've caused, but B, have mercy. Please.
He He looks you up and down. You're still at 1 hit point. You look like an absolute wreck. He's not sure what you've done. You've got a cat shoved up your torso. You're... He squints at you for a little bit. He looks a little considerate. Do you remember your own name?
Well, it's Dr. Fuddle. Nothing more, nothing less. I presume.
He turns and leaves. I'm sorry. And don't die. Do what you will. And he walks out, and the guard is like, cool. And just takes the chair he was sitting on. He folds it back up.
As he was leaving, Fuddle kind of holds like some knuckles out for him, like to fist bump him. But
yeah, you're left hanging, man. I'm sorry.
he turns to Willow and Aegon with it still up, just looking a little defeated.
Willow's gonna just, like slow motion fist bump at you with like an explosion away, kind of like
Perfect.
smile at him, like kind of like, hey man.
He gives the most defeated like explosion noise with his mouth as he can. It's just pitiful. Just pitiful. Well, they say I'm the crazy one. Get a load of this guy. I don't even know what he was talking about. And he's clearly a little shaken, a little upset and confused. More so than usual.
Polite.
Well,
Fuddle, before moving along, you may or may not inspect the board game.
yeah, I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna do the Arcana check
Completely
on
up to you. Okay.
it. Completely up to me. Damn, that's. Yeah, I'm doing it. Do I go hold? Do you want me to roll?
If you would.
Yes, sir. Holy fucking shit! That's just
6. This thing is, as far as you're concerned, this thing is a couple marshmallows shy of a box of breakfast cereal.
I'm feeling quite peckish now.
If you want to show the party, I've got it pulled up as to what you see.
Yeah, absolutely. I just kind of hold it out with like a, just like a puzzled look, like yeah, just even more puzzled. Any idea of what this might be?
Do we roll like? Would we know anything about this? Like, if we roll a perception check or anything?
You can try, but it's not going to be from your background. Give it a go.
I was gonna see if I could
Choose a-
roll Arcana to just see like if I
By all
see
means.
any magic on it or anything.
Come on, gang. Come on, other gang.
Do I roll Arcana as well?
You can roll what you'd like to find out what you're hoping for.
I'm just gonna roll perception. I'm trying to figure out what it's for. Yo.
Not bad.
Delightful. Willow and Aegon, with your Arcana and Perception combined, your attention is drawn more specifically, not to these shards that are just kind of, hanging out and rattling around. Your attention goes to these gems that appear off on the side with little geometric patterns. What you find is that the edges are kind of etched and grooved so that they fit together. There's a little piece of paper that's kind of stuck to one of them. This isn't anything that is, like, you guys can obviously do your long rests and whatever, but this is the first of Fuddle's conundrums.
Can you move that bottom right piece so we can read the little plate?
You can all move them.
Oh, now I can. Sorry, I tried earlier. In the borders.
I think it was still loading in.
You guys want to try to solve this now, or do you want to just go and get that long rest? I am, honest to God, good for either.
You guys can sit on this over the course of the week, by all means.
That's also true. It's also true. This is kind of like a side quest. We can get back to this.
Yeah, I would say we need to just go
Yeah,
to sleep.
this-
Willow is insistent on returning Sheldon to his owner and just wants to get a night's rest and then go find his owner real quick.
Alright. They got
Delightful.
agrees.
Sweet.
Sure thing. You guys find the tavern who's mentioning, the Dancing Lights, where the walls of the tavern are all like recycled stained glass from Risen and Failed, just kind of like chapels in the area. Just a very nice, warm presence coming from this place. It's not the cheapest place in town, but it's much nicer for it. Not crowds of like the grody adventurers like are swapping wanted posters like trading cards. This is more people trying to catch a drink and a game of cards after work.
Fuddle's kind of in a
All right.
in a sad mood. So if anybody wants to take over the lead here, by all means, please. He's just a sad old man right now.
So, like, we're inside the tavern now?
Yep, you guys are all set to long rest, all set to do whatever interaction you'd like to get done. If you just want to pop to the next day, that's okay.
Cool with me.
If I don't have to
Yeah, I'm
long
not-
rest, am I able to do anything separately while they long rest? Because I only short rest.
Yeah, she's got that 4-hour thing.
Depends on what your abilities are. If you can like speak to animals or try to like keep an ear on the streets to see if they're looking for you, or go shopping, you can do whatever you'd like to do before the long rest starts.
No, she's saying like we have to take the full 8 hours. She's got the passive feat or whatever. Of her
She has a
class.
trance that lasts like a little bit.
Yeah,
Most
isn't it,
of
like,
you do, I think.
shorter?
I think.
Oh, is that a high elf thing?
I think
Or, I mean, an elf thing, period?
it's an elf thing. So I think that wood elves and high elves can do it. I think that actually Willow is the only one who can't as a half elf. Actually, no, sorry, Aegon's a half elf.
Oh,
But
yeah, I've got
Fuddle and Willow are. Aegon, you have the trance as well as a half elf?
Because I was gonna say I.
Check your
I thought
feats and
not.
traits. Or actually, I can just check your shit
I
for
was
you.
gonna say if
I think it's a
not
full elf thing.
everybody's, full sleeping, then
I have
can
dark.
go.
Yeah, I don't have dark.
He has to rest like a normie for 8 hours.
Yeah, I only have
Which,
dark vision.
Fucking loser.
that's probably. As a newborn parent, 8 hours of sleep as a necessity is propaganda.
Amen, brother. There you go. Okay, well, the question is, do we want to make Aegon sleep for the additional 4 hours and be out of the game? I'm good to just get the full 8 hours. Like I said, Fuddle's gonna sleep the full 8 because he's kind of in a slump for the rest of the day.
Delightful.
Do we know
Okay.
what time is it outside?
It was kind of dusky, and if you were to take the 4 hours, you could wake up at like 3 or 4 in the morning, like just before the crack of dawn.
Yeah, can I take
But
the
otherwise, you'd be
4
waking up at like
hours
9, 10.
and just kind of sit outside and just listen?
Sure.
Just see
Fuddle's
if I hear
also
anything.
gonna-
Just sit out there and enjoy the sun rising and all that.
Hell yeah. I think Fuddle's gonna take the 4 hours as well, but he's just gonna fiddle with the little box of shit that he has no idea what to do with.
Delightful.
Fuddle's gonna fiddle. If there's anything on this
Fuddle-
planet that holds
fiddle.
true, Fuddle gonna fiddle. Oh my god, I need to
Delightful.
learn how to play a fiddle. Merch, gang.
It's-
We need merch.
It's difficult.
Yeah, I believe it. Not if you're Tex Blackshear.
If you guys want to listen and do whatever, if you guys want to poke around with the crystals, I encourage you guys to get a sense of it, but I don't know if you guys are going to solve it within 10 minutes. So 4-piece puzzle of doom.
4-piece puzzle of doom. Yeah, I'm down to just work on this later.
Nice, fine,
If
no
they
worries
want.
whatsoever. Des, you are kind of perched on a little seat, just kind of tucked out of view, and you and Sheldon the cat are just kind of keeping an ear out. You don't see anything out of place along like the main roads and walkways, but in the little alleys and corners, things will get knocked over, or you'll see just like a weirdly orderly procession of shadows just kind of drifting in and out of sight. Nothing seems to be coming for you so much as patrolling the area in general, but you get the sense of a tight perimeter around where you guys had just come from.
Alright. Yeah, Fuddle's not gonna do anything special in his waking hours. So we're just waiting on Aegon. This guy.
Sleeping.
I'm schlumped.
Aegon is dreaming of successful perception checks.
Damn. And he's still not getting them, even in his dreams.
Oh no.
Oh man.
All right. You guys are a couple hundred gold heavier, and I think the heat is kind of picking up in the city. What is your next move?
You want to return the cat, Des?
I want to return the cat.
Okay.
Delightful.
Yeah, nice. And then after that, what do y'all think about like going and gearing up with our newfound wealth?
Yeah, that's cool.
Sweet.
Alrighty. Where do you want? So returning the cat. The mailman told you that if you ever wanted to get in touch with him, he works as a postman of the Druidic Order of Roots. They have this big philosophy about how plants can send messages to one another via an extended root system, and back in the day, some druids just took that to the absolute limit and basically figured out how to like telegraph through grass. You guys walk through the door, and the first thing you notice is it looks like the decoration for like a cannabis dispenser. There's like just leaves decked out all over the walls. There's like a wood print floor, but you get the sense that it's linoleum. You see a pretty pudgy looking wood elf just kind of like, he looks over his desk. Yes, envelope or package.
Is this guy toked out of his mind or what?
He's on the clock. He's professional.
Okay, fair enough. But we
Did
can
we
tell
ever
this is
learn the mailman's
linoleum.
name?
What's up?
Did we ever learn the mailman's name?
He is Cedric.
Yep. Damn it, you beat me to it. I had that in my notes.
Hi, sir. I was wondering if Cedric was working today.
Well, he is, but I'll have to ring him. And he just kind of takes a little garlic bulb off of a little tree, just throws it into a little like bird bath wishing well. Yeah, he's on his way. So you looking for we've got some empty cardboard boxes for sale if you need to ship something.
No, sir. I promise we're here on good business, though.
Good business, okay? Because you can't ship fireworks. We tried that, didn't work out. What do you want to ship today?
It's okay, sir. I'll just wait for Cedric.
Neat. Cedric kind of, they have, you know how at a Walmart or at a Five Below, whenever they're selling posters, they've got like a bunch of posters that are front to back, and you can just like open an opening in them.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine that, but doors. There's just this wall of doors with like a little opening that you can like file cabinet through, and they just kind of roll open to one of them, and a really stressed out Cedric Carraway pops out, and he's like, "Oh my gosh, it's you! Did you learn anything? Have you seen anything? Did he tell any?" And just kind of looks at you blankly for an explanation. You get the idea that he just like dropped somebody's package by like chucking it at their door so he could get here quicker.
I'm gonna just kind of like give him like this big smirk, like all excited, and just kind of Simba out Sheldon from where I was holding him at, and just kind of place him in front of his face.
Sheldon is looking cool as a cucumber. He really appreciated that long rest, and he's all set to go. Cedric just pauses, just like kneels for a second, and then just scoops up his cat in just a slightly like worrying, like grandma with no relatives, just the dog left hug.
Aww.
And he just looks at you. He just looks at you with tears in his eyes, and he's very, very happy to have been reunited with his cat. The cat looks fine with it. He's fine. He kind of like pats his pockets and finds a bunch of acorns in them, and he does a tally on his fingers of what his paycheck is, and would you follow me, please? And he just kind of like beckons you over to like an employee lounge.
Sure. Just kind of strip behind.
He takes Willow takes you kind of by the shoulder, and he leads you into the employee lounge. There's a little water cooler that looks to be filled with like a fluorescent, like green Mountain Dew looking fluid, and just nothing like super impressive. And he just, okay, when I said I could repay you, it's kind of tight right now, but here's what I can do. I'm not really supposed to do this. And he just kind of like looks over his shoulder, looks at the kind of the chubby wood elf at the desk. He's not really paying attention. I can, again, not supposed to do this, but I can open a portal to anywhere that's connected with a greater mail system. If there's enough vegetation, if there's a wide enough tree, I can take you and your friends one-way trip to wherever you want to go. Just no questions asked. Just get you there. It's really all I can do, but I'm happy to do it.
Is this something that I can do
Basically, he's
anytime?
offering to fast travel anytime in the future. If you can ring him up, or if you can go to a mail office, you can one time travel to any other mail office on the map.
Okay.
Which there are a lot of mail offices.
Yeah, that's no problem. I'm just happy to get Sheldon back to you. You couldn't imagine what we went through.
He checks on him. He looks all over him for scratches and stuff. He's like, "Why does he smell like oil?" Never mind. I'm so, and he just kind of pats him, scrubs him, maybe even licks him once or twice. Druids are weird, man.
Tell me about it. I work with one.
I'm just gonna
Okay.
run back towards.
Oh, real quick. And he just kind of flips you 5 gold, and he's just like, "I really appreciate it."
No problem. Thank you, sir.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Fast
Indeed.
travel.
Wait, did you say you want fast travel?
No, I said 5 gold and a fast travel.
Oh, hell
I'm just gonna kind of run up towards Dr. Fuddle and Aegon and just kind of flick the nickel or the coin at Dr. Fuddle and just kind of start to mention what he said, and then just stop myself because I realized that the desk person is still there.
Yeah, he's just very much watching. He's just trying to make sure you don't steal like packing tape or anything.
Good catch. Okay. So we're just standing there awkwardly, waiting for Willow
Yep.
to say something
No,
or do anything for us.
I was ready. We're ready. I'm ready to go. We gotta get out of here. We're set. We're good. Let's go.
Oh, okay. No, all right. Well, lead the way.
Just gonna kind of
All right.
run out of there.
Where are you guys headed next?
I'm gonna spin
You
that
have a
gold.
whole broad city, and heck yeah. Okay. There are a few places that you've seen, and obviously you can ask around and go to just about anywhere you'd like to go. But there are a few places that you've seen specifically that stand out as a little bit. Let's just say it's distinct from the other kinds of stuff. There's Idle Hands. There's the Emporium that you went in where you can pay with things other than money. There is a magical candle store called Sparkle or Blazewick's Candle Emporium. That's where the goblins like dynamite candle came from. There's a general store. There's a magic general store. There's taverns all over the place where you can just buy like rations and supplies.
I think we need to go get supplies.
We definitely need some ones.
Let's do it. I have
Okay.
a quick question on this puzzle.
Certainly.
Is any part of the puzzle? You feel free to not answer the question because I don't know if it's unfair or not. Are we supposed to rotate
for
any
it.
of them?
You are free to rotate.
Okay, gotcha. Cool. Anyways, all right. Well, Aegon, you know these streets better than we do.
We'll lead the way. Let's find
Precisely.
some supplies.
Okay, so the first thing you guys wanted to do was, again, quickly find some supplies. I'll send you guys down to Horde Lord, which is just basically the Walmart Supercenter. They have everything you've ever needed and all the other stuff on the side that no one's ever interested in, but they still have it. Let me pull up the theme for it super quick.
And I got a new friend, Girl Sheldon. I can't believe it.
Wow, crazy.
Girl Sheldon is coming with us.
Yes, sir.
Oh my. I miss Discord music bots so much.
Oh yeah.
Neat. You guys walk into what from the outside just looks like a big square warehouse with like a massive gnome insignia on the side of it. What you enter is a surprisingly small little front room with just some little catalogs and automatically like flipping through magazines of all of the things they have on offer. And behind the little podium counter, you see what looks like a grandfather clock with like cartoon robot hands on either side and a big static Thomas the Tank Engine face just beaming at you on the front.
Ooh.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Trying to think what kind of supplies are we looking for?
Can I interest you in an abacus? Very good for counting past 10. 2 gold, 2 pounds.
Counting past 10.
It's big for Aegon.
I don't think I will ever need that.
Can I just
Can I
like,
interest
run
you in a
check?
javelin?
A
Go ahead. What do you?
Just to like see if I'm gonna look around the store, see if there's anything that like is noticeably standing out that they're selling.
You certainly can.
Mr. Face on the wall.
Investigation or perception?
Roll me investigation. My. So, real quick, you find that there are some items on sale. They've got some perishable goods that, you know, they're probably going to last another few weeks, but not the several years they're supposed to. So they have some, they've got some rations that are half price right now. No, sorry. Let me see if I can find those rations. Adventuring gear. Mounts. Okay.
Are there any like shopping baskets around me?
Yes, there are several.
He's going. Fuddle is going to grab one and put it over his arm and kind of put his hand on his other hand and start walking around like a Midwestern mom through the aisles.
Delightful. You and Willow both see that there are some 8 silver piece wealthy daily rations that are going for the price of 8 copper pieces. It's 90% off. It's a seasonal sale. And then Willow specifically, as you know, if you're shopping for the same kind of stuff every day, you tend to pick out a deal. You see an herbalism kit, which can be used for all kinds of medicinal or alchemical combos. The herbalism kit usually costs 5 gold pieces, but you find it for 80% off for merely a gold piece.
I'm just gonna run up towards the herbalism kit and just grab it excited and turn around towards Dr. Fuddle just with a smile on my face.
He gives her a very gleaming thumbs up from across the store with the basket still in the crook of his elbow.
We have 5 herbalism kits in stock. How many?
Well, maybe we should get like 1 extra, so maybe we could get 2.
Another silent, gleaming thumbs up.
2 gold pieces.
I'm just gonna grab those out and slide them under the desk and step back a little scared of him.
He just kind of, like, the robot arm just kind of slams on the thing. You watch, like, the fingers kind of, like, spider twitch around as it makes sure it, like, counts the coins on the counter in the palm of its hand. Then it just kind of scrapes them behind the counter where like they rattle on the floor and like little mechanical nothings come and like scrabble them away. Thank you. If you guys check the general chat, it has a catalog of everything and all of the prices.
Year? I'm looking through it. I also need to look to see what I've got on me before I start. Rations, robe.
Am I still talking to the first guy with the front?
The first guy?
It's up to you, my guy.
I think because I heard him say something about a javelin and they caught my attention.
Yeah. There is a sale on javelins. They're currently about half off. Javelins usually cost 5 silver pieces. They deal 1d6 piercing damage when thrown. They're on sale instead of for 5. They're for you can get 2 for 5.
I think I might have to take you up on that.
How many would you like?
I'll just take the 2 for 5.
All right, because they have several javelins for sale. But yeah, 2 for 5. Excellent. 2 javelins, 5 silver. He just kind of takes it, scramble counts it, throws it behind the counter on the floor.
Pleasure
Gotta
doing
make sure
business
that
with
we
you,
get
sir.
enough food for us and the cat.
Yeah, how do
Go
how
to-
are rations working in this?
Meals per day. You can check meals per day. I'll just say the food won't go bad for the most part.
Okay.
They said that wealthy food, which is, what you need for an uninterrupted day sustenance, that's usually 8 silver pieces. It's going for the price of 8 copper pieces. It's 90% off.
Copper piece, damn. Fuddle's gonna.
Per portion, so. Or
Oh, yeah,
let's
yeah,
just
I
say per day.
Are we splitting gold up, gang? Because I'm good with it if you guys are. I don't care.
I don't.
Oh, that's fine.
But we need to know how much we have at some point.
Yeah, I don't know how much I have.
So we've got the 105 from the bounty and Cedric. I've got 9 left over just from me. How much do you guys have? How about we put half of all the shared earnings we make into a pool, a party pool, and then we can split up the rest. Here, I can keep track of gold and stuff if y'all want.
Yeah, I'm trying to look. I don't know how much I have.
I'm gonna say 55. We'll just put the whole
Because
5
I
from
bought drinks.
Cedric
The
in
only
the
thing I
pool.
did was buy people drinks at first.
Yeah. Okay, for the sake of the party, I'm gonna say 55 in the party fund. And then Fuddle's got. Oh, what the fuck? When did I get 69? What did we get paid for? Oh, we got paid for something. What did we get paid for?
I originally had you guys tally up the goblin thing ahead of time because, before you guys even did it, so I wouldn't forget. If you had paid yourself for that, then you guys only ended up getting paid 100, not 200.
Okay, so cut it in half. So I'm at 39 for me.
Hmm.
39, 7, and 0 for Fuddle. And then 55, 0, and 0 for the party.
Mm-hmm. If you guys want to, preemptively, plan ahead, some kind of Scooby-Doo nonsense, catching things in nets or, throwing spikes on the floor, this is the time. This is the time to pick those things up for ridiculously cheap, because...
Yeah, I was gonna say I need to get arrows.
Is everything from this link you sent us available?
Yes, everything is, and in pretty expansive supply. This is the massive gnome-backed warehouse that just kind of... Every major city you go will have at least one Horde Lord, and every Horde Lord you go to will have just about everything.
So it's like a Sam's Club and a Home Depot had a baby.
You're absolutely destroying the local mom-pop shop economy, but hey, it's convenient.
I already sold my soul. Okay. Fuddle's gonna put 10 rations into his basket because he rolled like that. That'd be 1 silver, huh? I've already got that. Grappling hook. What the shit? I want one of those.
Oh wait, so
Absolutely.
I have 70
They have
days
3
left.
grappling hooks in stock.
I would say, are they one use?
If you can't collect them when you're done.
Gotcha.
If you can
Okay.
climb up and like dislodge the top, then you can use it as many times as you want. But if you can't climb up and dislodge the top isn't dislodged.
Gotcha. Okay. I'm gonna also add 1 grappling hook into my cart. I'm up to
Nice.
2
2
gold.
gold.
Yep. Alright.
Yeah,
I'm gonna keep looking.
Grab some arrows and then grab some.
I would
We're in
also
Haven.
I'd like to get some. Wait, are you getting food for like the whole shebang or just?
It's a copper a piece. Get your money up, homie. This is for fuddle. Oh, I also want a bedroll. I want a bedroll as well. So that's 1 extra gold, up to 3.
The clock leans in, takes a mechanical whiff. Soap is 2 copper, sir.
That was to fuddle.
That was the fuddle.
He just kind of smirks and ignores it.
How would I go about getting some rations?
There's a food menu. They have a variety of different qualities of food. It's 7 copper for squalid rations. They said that wealthy rations, comfortable rations that usually go for 8 silver pieces are currently 90% off as like a seasonal sale, so that they're 8 copper pieces instead, which is 10 times cheaper.
I would like 10 comfortable rations.
All right, 10 comfortable will be 8 silver.
8 silver. Can I just metaphorically flip in the silver?
You sure can.
8 times.
8 single silver coins.
Ding,
I feel like you see equivalent of someone like counting quarters on like a counter or something.
It's like those massive like funnel cones that like you put the pennies in and they just like roll all the way down.
Can I
so
also get 10 rations and like some arrows?
Absolutely. Sorry about the arrows. Goodness. You said that arrows are for 20 arrows it's 1 gold. So how many arrows do you want?
60.
60, so 3 gold. And then how many rations?
10.
So that'll be 8 silver. Sorry about that. All right. Anybody else want anything else from the general store?
I was thinking, if the javelin, how many javelin can I like have on my back or whatever?
Javelins are pretty easy to carry if you have like a good holding situation. Also, you can hold up to 12 without impeding yourself.
Damn.
I mean, that's just like keep them in a quiver or something.
I got you. I would
It's worth
say
checking if you're proficient with javelins.
that is a great question.
Yeah.
You can always throw a javelin, but if you throw it and actually hit something, that's the...
How do I?
It's a simple weapon, so if you're proficient in simple weapons, then you can throw javelins.
Okay, yeah, I am.
Okay. I don't know
will.
what fuddle is, for example.
I will take. Are these also if I can like go and pick them up if they like don't metaphorically break or anything?
Sure. Although, if you've got to like pull them out of an active, like if you're trying to throw it into someone and like rip it out of them while they're alive, that'll be tricky. But if you want to pull it out of a corpse, that's easy.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah, I would like 4 more javelins, please.
I would like 4 whoppers and 4
Okay,
more
so
whoppers.
it's 2 for 5, so 4 is 10.
10 silver.
10 silver pieces for 4 extra javelins. They were on sale.
Individually flip 10 silver coins.
Ain't that a gold?
Just start catching them midair at this point. Just 15.
I like to think he's just like pissed that he's able to snatch all these out of the air.
Alright, dang.
Oh man.
Okay. Is anybody interested, and it's fine if you're not, in the Magic General Store, the Magical Candle Store, the Emporium of Cursed Stuff?
Magical General Store, abso-fucking-lutely. I don't love
Life.
that. Also, I would like to add 1 net. I do want that net. You got me on that Scooby-Doo shit. You shouldn't have said that.
Okay, a net is going to cost you a gold piece.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
5 and 6. Cool. And also, if there's anything we want as like a team, we can dip into that party fund because I'm tracking it. We got 5500 for our.
You guys
party.
want like a wagon or a tent or something handy?
How much did we individually get?
That's you got to keep track of that, my guy.
Yeah, I started with.
I think we originally went 60. What would be left? You guys have so you got 35 from the bounty a piece, and then I settled for 30, and then plus whatever you started with. So I think you have 45 flat and gold, 45 gold flat, Brody. And I ain't your accountant, so you better start keeping track of that shit.
Yeah, that's fine.
There's probably so much good shit in here that we should buy. We can always come back.
Yep. They've got horde lords all over the place.
Nice. Walmart lore. Walmart lore. 400 gold war horse?
There is, other than just buying the horse, there's like you need to buy like saddlebags and stuff like that.
And the feed and everything, yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna need any like thieves' tools or anything.
That's a good. That's actually. Ooh. Ooh. Are these here?
Yep, they've got these tools, they've got trap disarm kits, stuff like that.
Who
Holy
would be?
shit. 25 apiece.
I mean,
That's a lot.
I've got +3 sleight of hand, so I might be the.
Yeah, that's you.
Because I've got little baby wizard hands. I'm gonna hold off on that for now.
Could I also buy a bedroll?
you may. You said the bedroll was 1 gold piece.
One singular gold piece, yes, sir.
What is the bedroll?
I love this music. This is perfect.
What does the bedroll do?
It's
It
just like
lets
a
you sleep
sleeping
not
bag.
on the floor.
Oh, okay, well I'll just grab one.
Delightful. They're a gold. They'll make those trances a little more comfy.
Oh yeah. Okay, I think I'm good for now. I really want to go to that magic store whenever
Yeah,
you
I'm
guys are
good.
ready.
I'm good with that.
There are services? Oh my god. We can catch a cab? Hirelings? Oh my god. I want to hire a level 10 sorcerer.
I mean, how much is that?
Oh, I don't want to know. I'm a little another jokey joke. I don't
Yeah,
know.
I'm gonna have to come back and get that warhorse.
400 gold.
Yeah, a
man.
skilled,
You are
a
hard-headed
skilled hireling, like a skilled hireling, like somebody who actually like knows how to like tie knots and read. That's gonna be 2 gold a day.
I knots and read? What is this, witchcraft? Okay. I'm good.
If you're just looking for Tom, Dick, and Harry, then you can get like 5 of those guys for a gold.
Damn.
If we did use a hireling, would the DM be the person that can like does the dialogue?
Almost certainly, yeah. Sorry, I forgot to do the thing. Yep.
Is there anything we need for the cat? No. We can always come back. Also, we still have that. I need to add that magic cat to my inventory. Or the black frozen in time cat, whatever.
Yeah.
Where's it at? Where's it at?
Yep. It's a figurine of wonder power.
Thank you, my friend. There it is. Silver piece. 6, 1. Add custom items.
Wait, are we in the magic shop now?
I assumed you guys were gonna wrap up a couple more things.
Okay.
Elizabeth,
Yeah, I'm good to
she's
go.
just waiting for everybody to cut out.
Yep, I'm Puddle's also. He's looking through his receipt like, holy shit, let me free in here.
Okay, I'm gonna pull up. You guys wander not far, a couple blocks down, and you see a store that's been painted a deep purple. It looks like it gets also a few coats of like kindergarten sparkle paint. A man with what looks like a tack on Santa Claus beard and like Harry Potter monocles just kind of greets you very excitedly from behind the counter. Ah, yes, my fine new friends. Wow, what wonders can I enchant you with today? And he just kind of like waves his hands around at what looks to uninitiated viewers like a bunch of thrift shop jewelry. Aegon, Fuddle, and Willow, you guys see on a shelf that looks like it's more within your price range. Well, it depends on even price, like, within your price range is a bit of a push. You see a little felt bag full of fluffy little chuzzle balls. You see some green, close-fitting shoes. You see a stick that looks like a snake image on top. And, you see what looks like just a solid cloudy orb.
Oh. Oh, thank you. Ordinary battle. Oh, this is so nice. Introduce. The next novel introduce the Holy shit!
This looks pretty good, my boy.
Are you looking at the bag of tricks?
There are many different types of bags of tricks, but this specifically, the rust, is one of my favorites.
What uses can I get out of this?
Let me look, and he just kind of goes through. Let's see. You can use the action to pull a fuzzy object.
3. I see.
Yeah.
Oh, until the next dawn.
Yep,
This
you
is
get
a
to. And the rust-colored bag of tricks, I am very happy to offer to you for only 400 gold pieces.
Alright. Fuck your warhorse, Brockman. Ooh, did you see that staff?
Yeah, I was looking
You're
at
the-
that. That's really cool.
I think you're the only one that can use it.
Pretty good stuff.
I'll close that for me. Hey, where's your stuff? Oh my
Is this
god.
stuff that we can come back to at another point?
I've been here for many years, and if the goods might circulate a bit, but usually the people who come in here are a little more high rollers. They don't touch this stuff as much. But staff I can offer for. He kind of looks you up and down. You look like you would put it to good use. I'll say 600.
Holy shit.
Just gonna do a giant goal. Just
There's a giant constrictor snake? Oh
yeah, I'm
my.
just gonna again look back, kind of deer-eyed, looking at Aegon and
Ew.
Dr. Fuddle, kind of not gonna say yes or no to buying anything.
We'll have to speak with our accountants if we do decide we're interested. How much are the boots?
Oh, the boots are just 400. Although,
Just 400, gotcha.
yes, just 400 per boot, so 800 total.
What would happen if we bought one?
I don't know if it would work, or he looks at your ensemble. Really? I think you could pull it off.
Yeah, okay, bud. You said there were some other items laying around that we saw?
You see a massive orb that's just a cloudy, glowing orb. There's no name, there's no description. It's just a big glowing orb for 150.
What's the story on that orb over there?
That was actually turned in by a source of mine. He didn't explain it, and he said it would be worth a pretty penny. I don't know what that actually means, but 150 glowing orb.
Well, maybe if I take a look at it and maybe I'm able to tell you more about it, could you maybe consider a discount to help you?
A discount to help me. And he kind of thinks it over for a second. What do you think you could do with it? And he's getting ready to hand it to you. What check would you like to roll?
Arcana.
Make it happen.
And I'm gonna refrain from reaching out to grab it until I make this roll.
Probably for the best.
Ooh!
Fuddle, you madman, you absolute monstrosity.
What can I say?
From what you can tell, this orb has been endued with scrying properties. This is something of a hidden camera. It's about the size of a baseball, but you place it somewhere and you'll be able to tap into it.
Do I know if there's anybody already tapping into it, or can I make another roll to?
You haven't touched it yet.
Okay, I wanna lay a finger on it and sense that vibe if I can.
Okay.
With my eyes closed.
Honestly, with that roll, I'll be able to tell you that you can tell that someone is actively tapping into it. There's somebody else already attuned to this orb.
Oh, I see. All right, I'm gonna do some table talk real quick. Should I swindle this dude and make him pay for the information?
Pay
I
for it
don't
how?
know.
Like with the discount?
No, because I don't want this shit if someone's looking through it. I think the other items are good to, like, we keep knocking out some bounties or hitting up some side quests or main
Say
quests, who
tell
knows.
him what it is so that you can convince him to scam. Like, just tell him that he can scam other people. Like, I
Alright.
can tell you what this is, but like you're not gonna like having to sell it or.
Sorry, I'm trying to come up with the handout for it, but I accidentally created a character instead of a handout, so I'm trying to...
Oh, yeah. Well, here's
I'd
the
be
thing.
thinking too much
He might not
into it.
appreciate. He might not appreciate it if I blatantly try to
Yeah.
withhold information from him. So I think I'm just gonna tell him, and tell him that that's maybe try to convince him that that's some pretty crazy shit I just pulled out of my tail. Not out of my tail as in like I'm bullshitting him, but like that I had to dig deep to what this is.
True seeing.
True say.
Oh, also, if there's one
I
thing you know
can't.
for a fact, it said this thing costs way more than 150 gold.
That's why I kind of want it.
I hate how smart you are, because I know that that's a tempting offer, but we still have someone watching us.
So yeah, whoever's watching is gonna watch us take the ball. So I'm also super curious on who's the other side of that ball. And why is he trying to spy on? Because they said a sorcerer came and put it in here.
A source, not a sorcerer.
Oh, it's not a sorcerer. Okay.
The kind of person he gets his magical items from.
Gotcha.
You can see into the ethereal plane too with it. You can perceive shape changer. You can perceive the original form of shape changers or creatures transformed by that magic.
I don't know if you could like bullshit him to like convince him that it's worthless.
I'm
Can you
down
guys
to
even
take-
afford it?
If we put all the money together, maybe. But we'll see if we can get a discount first. I think we tell him how dangerous this is.
Like urge him that we need to get rid of it or something.
Or that he needs to get rid of it, and that maybe we can take it off his hands. Because he's got it priced at 150. He clearly doesn't know how much it's worth.
Yeah.
I can just tell him this is just a simple. Nah, because I feel like if we tell him, he'll know how much it's worth then, because he doesn't know what it is. What if we try to convince him it's a party decoration or something?
He's gonna be asking like why we want it.
Because we got a big party to throw. What do you mean? I have a question about the functionality of this, Nico. Let's say Fuddle has this in his hands at all time, and he's constantly looking through it. Could he have, like, non-stop perception to see past shape changers and, like, wild shape, like it says?
If you are able to override whoever is actually attuned to it, then maybe. But right now, you're on the receiving end of whoever's peeping at you.
That's another thing. How are we gonna figure it out? Can you unattune something? Can you unattune?
Because usually it's, if you touch it, you can see with it. But whatever this is kind of the flip of that. Someone is watching everyone around. This isn't the vanilla, so to speak.
Okay. Feel free to tell me that you're the DM and that I should know my place, but I looked up the grounds for unattuning to something.
Sure.
And once again, this is your game, by all means, but I just want to bring it up. If the item has been, this is just one of the options. If the item has been more than 100 feet away for at least 24 hours, it will be unattuned.
That is true. That is the case. It is watching you.
Okay. Maybe we hold on to this and just keep our eyes peeled. Can we tell when it's actively looking? I guess we'd have to pass a check for that.
It hasn't stopped, so to speak, because again, you got a really good roll.
Yeah. What if we just started running in one direction and seeing if anybody followed us? No, it's 24 hours. I'm down to take the risk, gang. I just don't know who's on the other end of it. Clearly, no one with good intentions.
Okay, are we worried about like anybody like following us, like watching us go in and out of these stores or anything?
Just the guys we fucked with the day before. The Ricky, Nicky, and all those other little goblins in the cat parlor, whatever that.
It's like I'm not okay. I have like no magic, so I don't have like any spell slots or nothing.
No, I know.
So I'm thinking like I could just peep out while you try to swindle him, so we can get this ball. Just make sure that we're not being followed or anybody's watching us.
Okay, I take Willow and Aegon into a group huddle. Say one moment. And I kind of relay what it is away from the ball, whispering, making sure to stand, a good maybe 15, 20 feet away from the guy. Or as far as I can, up to 15, 20 feet away.
Mm-hmm.
And I kind of want to relay this, and I say, okay, and I relay that, and I say, Aegon, maybe, actually both of you, while I talk to this gentleman, maybe step out and see if you can see anyone of interest.
I will do so, my friend.
What is this place called, Nico?
Sparkle Goods.
What if this guy's fucking with us? What if it's him? No, but he's constantly looking. Oh my god. I'm so torn up by this. Oh my god.
Can I just take a step outside and run a perception check and see if I notice anybody around?
Give that a go.
Investigation.
And while they're doing that, I'm gonna pretend that I'm still investigating it. I'm gonna kind of put an eye up to it, like I'm looking into it. But it looks like, from the perspective, I want it to look like a fisheye lens, and me just looking in it.
Okay.
He's
oh
big
my
money.
god, I love you. Thank
Critical success. I don't
Well,
even need to
you don't
roll a
see-
perception check.
You don't see people running around so much. In a weird V pattern, as if geese are flying south in the winter, you see rats patrolling the streets. And they're looking left, they're looking right, and they're running in very straight lines.
It's always fucking rats, man.
Aegon?
With the nat 20, that's gotta be a hit.
Aegon, do you see the rats?
Do you want me to roll a perception check as well?
You can.
So I'm curious if they're like looking at us or they're just motherfucker.
You want to know what you find?
Dog shit.
Dog shit!
Funnel, you said you wanted to gaze into the orb and see what you could see, like
Yeah,
gazing into the.
I kind of wanted that to be like an alley-oop before she rolled, but I don't know if it's too late. So, like,
Was that
try a
did the
reaction.
die roll?
Huh?
Did your die roll?
What am I rolling?
I don't
No,
know.
I was trying to look in it, so like do something real funny looking to see if it warranted a reaction of anyone that could potentially be out there out on the street.
Nope, no one notices anything.
You said someone dropped this off. Who? You know who it was? Maybe what they looked like?
Oh, an old friend of mine. You see as he struggles to come up with a name. John Magic Man.
John Magic Man.
John Magic Man.
Interesting. All right, gang. I think we might have a guilty man on our hands. John Magic Man. Yes. Have I heard that name?
He's with the Haven High Magic Men's old family. Very.
Oh, now I see. Yes.
After
Right.
after Aegon sees Dog shit, he comes back inside with
I would too.
with Dr. Funnel.
It's looking a little disgusting.
This is seeming more and more like something that's been enchanted to look like something else.
And it look like something else. Do I have? What I think I have. If I were to cast Detect Magic, is that like is that a noticeable thing?
Well, Detect Magic, I might
Or
be
would it
wrong.
just
I
tell
think
me
it
what I
tell-
already know?
Well, I think Detect Magic would tell you what school of magic it is. So if it was truly an orb of scrying, then it would be a different type of magic. So let me look up what type of scrying is.
That's it.
But if it's, you just said it's a mask that looks like something else. That would be like
Yes.
presentation.
That would be enchantment.
Shit.
Scrying is unfortunately what school of magic is that? Divination.
But it 100% does what it says in what you sent, right?
That's what it looked like when you looked at it.
Okay.
But if you cast Detect Magic, what the school of magic that pops up would determine if the thing is legit or not.
All right, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do
If that's
it.
how Detect Magic works, let me pop up Detect Magic super quick.
I got it. I just put it in the chat.
Oh, good. Yep, you learned that school of magic. Do you want to cast it as a spell slot or as a ritual?
Ritual, please.
Okay, that takes 10 minutes to cast.
Okay,
Takes 10 minutes.
Rituals
you know
take
what?
10 minutes to cast, but it doesn't eat up a spell slot.
I can talk to him. I can talk to him while you do that.
Okay. By the way, we've got 15 minutes left, ladies and gentlemen.
That's correct.
So if there's any way to kill these 10 minutes in less than 10 minutes, that'd be cool.
Mm.
You guys are set.
Okay, good. I was just wondering, after I overheard the conversation of him like fuddling around with the name for the guy. And is there any way I can roll like an inside check to see like if this guy's lying to us or not?
Don't tip
Go
him
ahead and
off.
Go ahead and roll an insight check.
Come on, baby. Come on, baby.
What is it? What is it? Come on, load. Oh my god. You just look at him and see dog shit.
You're pretty sure that you met this guy in high school, actually.
That's crazy.
He looks more like a 3. You're getting distracted.
I got distracted.
Basically, you're not able to glean much from the man.
Yeah, I didn't know nothing. I guess I can ask him. I got some dialogue for him. Alright, what's his name? What's it? Something Sparkle Good? Excuse me, Sparkle Good.
Yes?
Is there any, I don't know, items that could be of use for a non-magic wielder?
It's funny that you didn't mention. He digs around and he pulls out what looks like a stick with horses at the end of it. Let me see if I can. Goodness, I don't want to crop the PNG of it, so I'm just gonna throw it into the general Discord chat. Copy image, paste image. Why can't I paste? There it goes, paste. He shows you what looks like a baton with just donkeys on either side of it.
Okay.
Now, this is a very useful thing for just about anyone. Magic and non-magic. You could a couple of these. The sky's the limit.
A couple? What exactly would they do for me?
Well, this is an immovable rod. You push a button on the rod, and it will remain in place, unmoved, no matter what pressure is applied to it. You can just it'll sit there. Then you push the button again, and it's just a regular rod. You have a couple of them. You can even use them like a ladder. Just monkey bars your way up to the top.
Oh my god.
Holy shit. He did it.
Oh my gosh. Fuddle. Yeah! I gotta show you.
Sorry, I didn't mean to.
No,
I was just
absolutely. Fuddle, you assemble the pieces. I assume that was you who assembled the pieces. You assemble the pieces, and the box itself starts to glow. You get the sense that there's a connection between all of the contents and the little fragments, little glass and not plastic, but this weird resinous material seems to like twitch and sway a little bit, as if someone was like rumbling a magnet beneath them.
Oh, I love this. Holy shit.
Everyone can move the shrapnel if need be. Oh, here real quick. Let me get rid of that for you. Flip, flop, and then blah 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 blah.
Nice. All right, I am going to elect a. I'm going to mess with that later. I want to finish this little scene.
Yeah, that's fine.
You can rotate any of these pieces, by the way.
I guess we're talking about the metal rod.
Yes, the metal rod. It's called the immovable rod. I've got 3 of them for sale, and they're only 3,000 apiece.
Sweet.
Very useful. They're very useful, even if you're not a magic user.
For a metal rod that you stick in the ground.
Yes, a metal rod that you stick in the ground.
Depends on your audience.
Immovable rod. I'm gonna go ahead and
Immovable rod. That's what they called me in high school.
The flat iron rod has a button on one end. You can use an action to press the button, which causes the rod to become magically fixed in place. Until you or another creature uses an action to push the button again, the rod doesn't move, even if it defying gravity. The rod can hold up to 8,000 pounds of weight. You need a DC 30 strength check to move it.
Holy
And even if you do, you can only move it 10 feet.
And then if
Super
you wanted to move
useful.
it, if you wanted to move it further than 10 feet, would it require another DC 30 check?
Yep.
Gotcha.
So, super useful, but it's also really expensive.
Yeah, I'm sorry, sir, but 3,000 gold just cannot be done right now.
Oh, that's okay. You can come back later.
I want to. Oh no, I'm doing a ritual. I can't do anything spell wise in the meantime, huh?
I was about to say, how much longer do we got on that?
I'll say that Aegon's haggling has taken about 10 minutes. Fuddle, this is not a divination orb. It should be. It registered as a divination orb when you were first poking at it and prodded at it, but this looks more like an enchantment orb. And also, really, only the area around the outside of it seems magical. The core of it seems completely inert. I want to see if Sparkle Goods notices this.
Could you tell me what an enchantment orb does? Since I have sniffed it out.
The enchantment makes it look, at first glance, even if the glance is really good, like a different magic item.
But I can't tell what it actually is.
It's a sphere of glass, essentially.
Gotcha. So it's a scam, is what I've come to the conclusion of.
I'm certain he wouldn't know anything about that. He's just a humble magic dealer item person. Just don't ask questions.
Gotcha. Alright, Fuddle's gonna kind of, he's been kind of perusing in the background, since Aegon's been haggling and stalling, and he kind of just, you know, is still moving from item to item, just less interested and a little peeved.
Oh, one thing that's worth mentioning, because I don't know how we got the 10 minutes. Fuddle, you notice, among other things, that the symbols that you see before you, these symbols have popped up all over the lore of the continent, and they're the kind of thing you're going to see in puzzles all over the place. Like here, for example, and I'll throw it into the general chat. The door puzzle.
Yeah, the tray puzzle.
The tray puzzle. You saw the exact same symbols on the Detopi door. You remember you have faint glimpses of studying these symbols before. These are basically cues that there's a puzzle. So if you see these symbols in a corridor, then look around for the others. There's probably a puzzle involved.
Interesting. Good to know. Good to know.
I would be down to bounce out of this magic shop.
Yeah. Fuddles just says, yeah, I don't know. Beats me. Referring to the
Delightful. Oh, absolutely. You sure you don't want the bag of tricks?
I would like
I
your
can do
card.
350.
350. I'll hold you to that, but I will be back for that bag at some point. Do you have a card, perchance?
He hands you a card that is just it looks glittery, but like the glitter is very loosely attached. It's not a lot of adhesive, so you hold it and a bunch of glitter comes off in your hand. Yes, Sparkle Goods. You must insist on that name for the very best.
Fuddle just grabs it by the very corner and kind of shakes it before putting it inside of he kind of, you know, like a A businessman would open up the front of his suit and tuck it into a pocket. He does the same with his robes.
Aegon follows Fuddle out of the store.
As we're
Delightful.
walking out, can I just like kind of pull my hands out and stop everybody as soon as they get out of the door? And point out that I saw a bunch of rats running around looking like they were looking for something. Guys, there was we ran out here when you guys were talking, and I noticed that there was rats going around, and they looked like they were looking for someone or something.
Oh, well, that sure is none of our business.
But we just killed a bunch of rats.
Oh,
Slightly concerning.
yes, we did. Could those maybe be, under the control of the same people we've, you know? And then Funnel leans in and whispers really closely to both of them. From the other rats we killed? Or the... yeah.
When Aegon was sleeping, I noticed that there was some shadows going around the tavern. I don't know if it has anything to do with it, or if they're looking for something.
Hey, I'm just curious, did you see anything when you came out here?
Unfortunately, sir, I could not notice anything out of place.
Nothing
I
at
tried to
all?
get his attention, but he kept looking down at the ground at something.
Oh, what'd you see on the ground, my boy?
Ah, something super stinky.
What was
Some
that?
dog feces.
Oh, we've got to find you some help. You seem fixed, just affixed on dog shit for whatever reason. We're
I
gonna look into
also
that.
need help.
Yes. Well, I was referring to you in the first place.
You. Yeah, me too.
Well, I'm glad we're on the same page. You know, different formula, same answer.
Delightful.
Let's keep an eye on those rats going forward, though. Can we perceive what they're doing right now?
It's pretty easy to tell, especially with Willow, just understanding the behaviors of forest animals. They are looking for something, and not in a natural animal way. They like have a formation where like they've got rats who are like looking to the front, another to the left, another to the right. You've got ones that are just like smelling. Someone is tapping into like combined senses, and they're just like droning the streets.
I kind of wanna. Like, this is just table talk. Don't you dare advance this any. I want to just like walk in front of them and see if they like
notice us,
yeah, if they like
pinpoint us.
signal at us like a dog finding a rabbit hole or something. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna stay
That
to
point.
the side and watch you do that.
Do you want me?
Yeah.
Do you want me to go walk up and do that?
Maybe not today because we got 3 minutes left. Actually, that'd be a good cliffhanger. We're all rested up, spell slotted up, geared up. I am.
With that plan immediately in mind, do you guys have like a logistic plan A? Like, where's your course headed? Just for the sake
I have
of
no idea. You guys are gonna. What are you gonna do if he comes out?
Who?
The
I'm just saying for
rats,
the-
and they're like, oh, we know you.
Yep.
Actually, rats can't speak unless you cast speak with animal.
Actually, that's why I'm gonna stay to the side. But what's your plan?
Okay, here's what I think we should do. I think we should talk about it in between now and next week, because we clearly can't make a plan in 2 minutes. I'm not
Delightful.
confident in anything that
Yeah,
we can come up with in
I don't
120
feel confident
seconds.
in walking in front of them casually.
Well, that's
At
why we're
last-
singing Aegon, duh.
I'll ask you this question for simplicity and clarity's sake. Would you guys likely stay in the city, or are you guys going to try to branch out? Either is totally fine.
I'm gonna get.
Branch
Would
out.
we try to go get a bounty? Would it really just depend on?
Yeah, it depends on where our lead takes us for this bounty.
Yeah.
Can we take a look at that bounty?
You guys have all the bounties in your handouts.
Oh yeah, we didn't
man.
even look at those.
Okay, so we got Screech.
Great.
The
Okay.
farmland.
We will make a farmland. You see that one?
Yeah,
Instead
how,
of
how
the
can I look
limestone?
at those?
The third tab. The third tab on the right side of your
Yeah,
screen,
no,
Brody.
so I see.
Yeah. What's up there?
Screech.
We already got Screech.
We got Screech.
Pirate ships. That might be a little.
Oh yeah, I wanted to do the violinist.
Oh yeah. Help needed. Bottom landing. Oh, that's right. Yeah, I'm good. That one and the farm one interests me because I bet that would take us out into a little more rural area.
I was gonna
The
say
notice
farm
is
one.
also
What's it, Miko?
the notice is also a issued one. It's not official, but it's out there.
Notice. The notice. Oh, I see it. Seek Sardon at the meaty ogre butcher shop in Havenheim. Seeking team to explore uncharted caverns. Oh, Jesus. In Fay County Wilds. Judging by the quality of the cheap paper, whoever's looking for help is either unwilling or unable to find nicer stationery. 40% of findings will be yours. Ah. Separate question, and this is not to put any pressure on you at all. What does the level up process look like? Is it milestone based?
Honestly, we could have you guys at level 2 after all of this because you guys managed to get out of here.
Oh, okay.
Ooh,
Level up, baby. Sweet.
how does that work?
I'll show you guys how to do it since we're still in there, and then we'll send him our updated character sheets.
Yeah. You guys don't have to make a decision toot sweet, but I think that I've got this and that's all lined up, and I can better align them if we have an idea of where we're headed.
Oh,
And you can stay in the city and you can leave, but wherever you go would be nice over the course of the week.
Yeah, for sure. Let's hang around for a few minutes, and then we
I
can
don't
talk
have
about
tutoring
what-
today specifically, so I'm fine.
Oh, word. What do you mean? You're good for what? Like sticking around and talking, or
I am.
playing longer?
Okay, I am going to end it here, but thank you guys for coming in. We're gonna find someone to read, but have a good night.